Okay, so I didn't think that you could bring something like this inside. I didn't think that something this beautiful, this tropical inspired look, this tropical bicolored desert rose live houseplant would be something that would be outside, but it is, and I can't wait to talk about it. It is new. It's M81988, just new, debuted on the 17th, so just a few days ago. $31. Ooh, take me there. I want to go there. How many, Brian? 5,500 have been ordered since we made it new 5 days, since we made it available 5 days ago. $31.94, free shipping and handling, $6.39 on your 5 easy pays. Now you do have two different choices. Now that one that you just saw is called the red white, and then the red white is going to have white in the middle and then that red border. And then we also have one called red, which is like a Piketty, and that's going to be red in the middle. We'll talk about what that means a little bit more. But this is what I call the vacation plant. I don't know if I have Court or Stephanie or both, because this does its own thing, basically, because that really cool trunk that you see, it's like a camel. It holds its own water. This is my kind of plant, Court.
I know, it's so wonderful. It's our most popular indoor house plant. It has been for years. They're rare, they're hard to find. We can barely get enough every year. And this is a brand new collection. It's called the red and white. And they're both red and white, but just have different kind of flower patterns. So pick them both up if you like. Everybody loves to collect our desert rose. This is a plant that gets noticed. And this is a house plant like any other. It's like Mother Nature's bonsai. Look at the stem here. And like you said, it holds all this water. It has evergreen, rounded leaves that stay always green. And then it blooms for a good long time, like 6 months out of the year. You can have flowers on your plant.
Really?
And each one is unique. Each one is special. These plants come from the island of Madagascar, and that's where that one picture was that we saw, the bigger trees. They can live up to 100 years old.
Oh my goodness.
100. So it'll be like a family Bible that you'll pass down for generation after generation, or a menorah, something like that. But they come in these pots. Each one is unique. Let me come up close just so you see. Each one's special in its own way, just like your kids at home. Look at them.
Kind of looks like Baby Groot.
Yes, Baby Groot, yes. And they're going to branch out, and they're just going to grow effortlessly in your home.
Well, that's what I need. That's exactly what I need. Oh, actually, Court, my producer, just asked a question. Since this is an indoor plant primarily, any concern with like your cats or your dogs or any animals that you might have?
You know, to my knowledge, I've never heard any problem. It's definitely not poisonous, but sometimes maybe an animal might get a little tummy ache. There's apps on your phone. You can check it out. It's called Adenium or a desert rose. So
can
you can do that.
Talk to me about the differences, because visually right off the bat, it doesn't look all that different, but if you can describe what I'm looking at, that would be a huge help.
Okay, so this again, like that calla lily, is a Piketty. A Piketty means it has two colors in the flowers, one primary color bordered by another one. In this case, it's the white primary color bordered by a beautiful ruby red. And boy, would that look beautiful in any home in bloom for 6 months out of the year. Pick up pairs of them. Flank your sofas, flank your fireplaces. And look how big they can get. That one there on the left is probably about a 7-year-old plant. The bigger the pot, the bigger they grow, Julia. So if you want a big plant, put it in a big pot. You don't have to do it right away, but you can move it up as you like.
So if you want that look, that Piketty, that's going to be called red during your ordering experience.
Okay, when you call red.
Yes.
And then I want this look. Let's go to Madagascar, Julia. How about that?
Let's go, Court.
Yes, look how beautiful. And then you can also get this look. This one is called the red and white. And look how pretty this one is. Mother Nature went to town with the red paintbrush on this one. Beautiful. I love the painterly effects. You see the yellow centers, a little bit of pink. It's like the red is starting to bleed out on those white, but they're both red and white. in color. So
Okay.
pick them both up. You
Yep.
don't, everything doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. If you want a pair, pick one up of one and one up of the other. That's what I would do.
Look at this picture. Talk
And
to me
look at
about how old
Steph.
that one is.
Stephanie, where was that picture taken? Okay, Stephanie took that picture in Mexico, and I would have to guess, I didn't plant that plant, but I'm sure that that plant has to be about 15 years old.
I love how you
So
talked about this as, I forget the phrasing that you used, but I'm gonna say an heirloom piece, an
it
heirloom
is.
plant, something that you
Yeah,
pass down, something maybe that you get home right now and you bring your grandchildren over or your children over and you sort of pick the pot together, the container, and you plant it together and you watch it grow over the years and the years and the years, and that child is going to remember that forever. And then when the
I'm
time
telling
comes,
you.
you pass it on and so forth down the generations.
You're absolutely right. My friend Mark Brooks is here. His father just passed away, and I got to tell you, his dad loved watching our shows and loved growing this plant. And Mark told me just the other day that his sister got it. So, and
Oh.
she requested it. Was he put it in the will to go to his
Serious?
sister? Honest to God,
Well,
isn't that
sending light
crazy?
and love to your friend Mark and their family. But that's
Yeah,
nice. So nice to have
yeah,
that memory. That's something that sparks memory, like scent. We talked a lot about the lavender, how that really brings back these sense memories. This is a visual
yes.
memory. It's memories that you get to make, and I just think it's such a beautiful sentiment. So this is very, very popular. So let me just remind everyone of what we're talking about here, because this is the tropical bicolor desert rose live house plant. Look at
Uh huh.
that trunk. That trunk is like the hump on a camel's back that is holding in that water. So this makes
Yes.
it easy peasy for the folks like you and me. It's always like, ooh, should I water it? Did I water it? I can't remember. I wish my plant would talk to me, be like, I'm thirsty, or like, I'm cool, girl. But it's coming home on a feature price of $31.94, $6.39 on 5 easy pays. Now, you're looking at the Piketty for your ordering experience when you're talking to your customer service or on your app or however it is that you are choosing to order. The Piketty is actually called red. The other option
Red.
is going to be your red/white, but they sort of coordinate beautifully together. I love this picture because I think the trunk is unusual and unique and twisty and tells a story.
It tells a story. And one of the stories it tells is, hey, look at me. I'm going to bloom for you 6 months out of the year
Six
in your home.
months.
And this is going to be something that's so interesting. You know, a lot of the ladies out there are married. If they bring a potted plant home, I bet you 9 out of 10 husbands wouldn't even comment on it. You get this plant, you put it out. Wow, what is that? Well,
Yeah.
it's a desert rose. It's going to live. It's going to outlive us, honey.
Yeah. It's like I don't even know. I think it's so beautiful. It just like sparks
It's
life.
like art, sculpture, art.
Yes.
It's a showstopper, and it's so easy to grow. Feed it with your Roberta's Bounty. Again, the bags are available. I think it was $23.25, or pick up the calla lily collection where you get the bag included. Why
Right.
not?
I was thinking the same exact thing. Might as well, because that plant food that comes with that 8-piece calla lily exclusive offer we talked about a few presentations ago, that plant food that comes with it at a $23 value, that can feed all of your plants, right? Like it's
Yes.
not just for the calla lilies. It is for your desert rose house plant. It is for anything else that you're picking up today. But I just think
Yes.
this is so unique, and no two trees or desert roses will be the same. They all have a story to tell, a personality to express.
Yes, each one is going to be unique. That's what I love about them. No two will grow exactly the same. It's like Mother Nature's naturally growing bonsai plant. They store water. You called it a vacation plant because that means you can go on
Like,
vacation for a
bye.
month in the middle of the summer, go to France, go wherever you want to go. And you don't have to have someone come to water your desert rose plant.
Well, go to
But you're going to have
Madagascar.
interest from head to toe. The trunk, the evergreen foliage, rounded jade green leaves and 6 months of the color.
I mean, it's a no-brainer in so many ways. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, you have to pick this up because it's easy and it's stunning, and it's a no-brainer because we have it on 5 easy pays of $6.39, and it's a no-brainer because everyone is unique. You know, we were just talking about weddings and how I had black calla lilies in my bouquet.
Yes.
What about for bridesmaids gifts? Right? You pick up a few of these, however many bridesmaids you have, because the easy pay is just $6 and change. What a great everlasting gift to remind you of such a special day and to remind your girls and your loved ones of how special they are to you. Something that will
Julie,
grow for
you're right.
years.
You want to mark a special occasion with something that's going to be long-lived.
Yes.
That for years and years, actually generations, they'll say, hey, this was a gift from my cousin when she got married and I was her bridesmaid, you know? You'll be talking about it for so many years. So pick these up, order more than one. I would order the red and white and the Piketty personally because they're both in the same color family and they're not too matchy though.
Yeah,
You
it gives a
know,
little.
the feng shui masters say you always want to add a little pop of red in every room. Well, I'm not going to buy a red couch or paint a wall red, but I would love this for red color 6 months out of the year.
Well, I didn't know that's what the feng shui masters said. Now I know. I got to get a little bit of red. This is the easiest,
You're
literally
from California.
the easiest
You
way.
know about feng shui, girl.
I should. All
Where's
right.
your woo-woo? California woo-woo side. I believe all of that stuff.
I think
really
it's
do.
been lying dormant since I moved to the East Coast. This is a fast-paced East Coast. It's M81988 new. Hugely popular. $6.39 on your 5 easy pays. It's a trip to the tropics every single day with 6 months of blooms. Although 350 ordered in our show alone, so take advantage of that.